Outside of the witch film, being a girl monster in cinema has historically been an isolating experience. You were usually an only child.
And each night, she prays to be just like every other child.
Your mom didn't understand you at best.
I'm telling you that that thing upstairs isn't my daughter.
Or actively abused you at worst. If you were shown in any kind of social context, the kids at school dumped blood all over your head. This is no longer the case. Over the past couple of decades, an increasing number of films feature teen girl monsters within a larger social context.
But at least I have my fans.
With sisters or friends who go along with them on their journey of monstrous transformation. Many of these films have women directors or writers, and they share narrative tropes with teen girl coming-of-age stories. Ginger Snaps is an early example of this cycle of films. Released in the year 2000, Ginger Snaps was screenwriter Karen Walton's first horror film. She says in her commentary track for the DVD,
and I just really hated the genre, mostly because I didn't understand it.
Walton talks about how she purposefully combined the coming-of-age drama with the horror genre.
Wrists are for girls.
And we see parallels with other teen films. The sisters' interest in the macabre echoes other suburban critiques like Heather's.
Dear Diary, my teen angst bullshit has a body count.
Their sisterly bond, inscrutable to outsiders but intensive within their own experience, is like The Virgin Suicides, another film and book that centers on suburban ennui. Both writer Karen Walton and director John Fawcett express their dislike of suburbs and how important such a milieu is for the sense of horror in the film.
I hate suburbs. I think they're awful places. I think they do awful things to people.
And this suburb, I think, represents the suburb kind of that I grew up in, very bleak, very oppressive.
This setting drives the sisters together and solidifies their pact.
Out by 16 or dead in the scene, but together forever.
The sister undergoing the transformation is the eldest, Ginger. She's just gotten her period for the first time and been bitten by a werewolf. A truly terrible day. As she slowly goes through her monstrous transformation, not quite understanding her experience and also not necessarily resisting it, her younger sister Bridget endeavors to save her. In the commentary track for the DVD, director John Fawcett discusses how the visual imagery communicates this sisterly bond.
This is to me like, a really important image of the film. Ginger sort of caked in blood and Bridget sort of crying, hugging her sister. It just really shows that sort of deep sort of loyalty and love that the two girls sort of share. And, and it's because it's ultimately that bond that we're going to test. Through the course of this film, and we're going to try and sort of pull them apart, and we're going to use this transformation, physically and psychologically from Ginger as the means to sort of break them up.
Ginger's transformation strains the girls' relationship, but I'm not sure it really breaks them up. The final shot of the film belies this. Bridget has to stop the creature that has taken over her sister, and then the film closes on this moment of intimacy and grief. A slightly more recent example of this type of film is Jennifer's Body, released in 2009. Jennifer's Body was written by Diablo Cody, known for another coming-of-age story, Juno. Jennifer's Body focuses on a pair of best friends rather than sisters.
That's why we're Biffs.
But like Ginger Snaps, one young woman undergoes a transformation while the other is left cleaning up the mess. The bond between Needy and Jennifer, however, is not sisterly.
And there is a romance between them.
Yeah.
Cody and director Karen Kusama included an intentional romantic element to the girls' relationship, and Jennifer manipulates Needy in that alpha girl way that's familiar from movies like Heather's and Mean Girls. Kusama says in the DVD commentary,
Needy is always watching Jennifer. It's not really ever the other way around, because it's always about Jennifer for Needy.
Don't look at me like that.
Like Heather's and Mean Girls, the central conflict of Jennifer's body is in many ways internal. It's about Needy finding her independence from social pressure and asserting herself.
You're a jerk. Wow, nice insult, Hannah Montana.
But teen girl friendship can be complicated. And even though Needy had to kill the demon succubus Jennifer had become, the ending implies a continued physical bond persists between the young women. Through Jennifer's bite, Needy will carry some piece of her friend's power with her always, and she will take vengeance on the boys that threw away Jennifer's humanity to advance their own sad pop careers. Kusama talks about the symbol of the van door closing.
I love this moment because you realize that
It's done.
yeah, and that there was something human about Meg. You know, there's something human about Jennifer, and now it's going to be gone. Now it's lost.
Jennifer's body is loosely drawn from a 1994 Hole song of the same name. The rock song tells the story of a girl kept in a box by the bed. Her body is in pieces. She's barely alive. It's the story of a woman isolated. Violence is enacted on her body, and she's in pieces, and she's powerless to stop it. In both Jennifer's body and Ginger Snaps, the story of the powerless woman is subverted. Yes, the girl monsters experience a primal violence that initiate their transformation, and they are eventually stopped. But it's in their women companions that we find something different. The girl monster is not alone in her experience, and some piece of her monstrous power lives on in the sister or best friend she leaves behind. I'm Laura Ivins. Thank you for watching.
So Eli Roth told me to take the ferret out of the movie. And I said, no, the ferret is supposed to be the specter of masculinity. And he was like, that's so dumb. And I changed the ferret's name to Spectre just to prove my point.